welcome to GAC Nights and TGIF Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully a three-day weekend where you are. Well, this hour we're going to feature some of our special guest artists. We'll be playing dedications this weekend. Great American dedications and Memorial Day salute. Requests and messages delivered by and for our military, their families, and their friends. And that'll start at 1000 hours tomorrow morning with the help of Montgomery Gentry, who also helped out the recent Colgate Country Showdown contest, announced their 2005 winner. The official title, Best New Acting Country Music, was given to Michelle Rene. Michelle will stop by to let us know how her life has changed since winning that title, and boy has it. Well, one of our guest artists this weekend is Billy Ray Cyrus, who's been spending most of his time out in L.A., where his daughter Miley tapes her hit TV show Hannah Montana for Disney. Billy Ray plays her dad and says he's getting used to being known as Miley's father. Things have changed. Of course, he is known for his work on behalf of the veterans, and one of the emails we've received from Charlene Gent out of Cordova, Alabama, would like to play Billy Ray Cyrus's Some Gave All in memory of her husband, Sergeant Ted Gent, who served for the United States Army, the veterans, of course, in Vietnam and Desert Storm. Let's go ahead and do it. Here you go, Charlene. Up next, she's the Best New Act in Country Music, the Colgate Country Showdown winner, Michelle Rene, next. Well, here on GAC, we watched Michelle Rene take the grand prize and the title of Best New Act in Country Music. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't want to jump the gun and talk about everything that's happened, but I want to get a little background on you. I know you're from Arizona, Phoenix.
I am, Phoenix, Arizona.
We call that Dierks Bentley territory now, right?
Well, he's from Tucson. I got Phoenix.
So that's your territory.
Yeah.
But you've been singing for a long time. And we should mention that a long time is relative, because how old are you?
I'm 18.
18 years old. So you started when you were just born.
Oh, yeah. I came out singing.
Came out singing. So, I mean, but you actually have a band and a website. Yeah. I mean, you have a following.
Yeah, I've been doing it out there for a while and got a pretty good fan base, and I just really enjoy Phoenix. There's a lot of great venues. And
so playing around Phoenix, and did you go out of state much? Did you travel? I guess at a young age you have to stay close because you still have school.
Yeah, school kind of got in the way, but for what I was able to do, I did a lot.
And did you enter talent contests?
Along the way, I did, yeah. They kind of came just as an opportunity to go out there and get a little showcase, I guess. And the country, of course, the Colgate Country Showdown now is something that you entered. How did you find out about that? I found out about it, I think it was their website. And then just to hear like all the people that have been in the showdown, like all the stars of today that have been in it.
Feel free to name drop, but we're talking Sarah Evans. I know Neil McCoy was in it, Martina McBride. Garth Brooks, they've all competed. So a nice track record, so that kind of light bulb goes off and you said, let me enter this, let me do this thing.
And the surprising thing is all of them have been in the competition, but they haven't made it to the finals. I mean, some of them are just in the local level, and to know that just being in it and getting that start kind of doing that, you still have a chance, you still have an opportunity to.
Unbelievable. So take us through the levels of the Colgate Country Showdown. How does it work? I mean, you first have to initially, of course, audition or enter to the contest.
There's local radio stations. There's over 450 around the whole United States.
Wow.
And what you do is they'll have like a little announcement over the air to send in a CD. And you'll send in a CD of like 2 or 3 songs of you singing and recorded, and then they sift through them and they pick out about 10 to 15 finalists. Then those go to a local state competition, and they compete, and then the winner of that goes to state, which is for me, it was at Prescott. And from that, you go to regionals.
So it's a long
it goes
process.
from regionals to nationals. So
how, over the course of time, how much time are we talking? What, about a year or so?
8 months to a year, yeah.
8 months to a year. Now, who are some of the songs that you covered when you're doing this? Some of your favorites? Really?
I did my originals throughout the whole
originals. So do you write as well?
I do. I'm a songwriter.
So
try to a little bit. So.
Is that unusual for the Colgate Country Showdown? I wonder, maybe that's probably more of a question for them, but I'm sure a lot of people just do covers.
It depends, yeah. A lot of people do covers. In the competition in the finals, it was just me and another girl doing our own music. So
when it came down to the finals, we watched you here on GAC. There were 5, and they were all female.
All females, which all wonderful.
Has that never happened? I mean, is that unusual?
I think that was really unusual because they were so great, and usually there's a mixture between,
So what's going through your mind as Montgomery Gentry and we're up there to help announce the winner, and you're standing there with the 5 finalists?
It's kind of funny, like right before that, I was in the dressing room with one of the other finalists, and I was like, I just want to tell you, like right off when we're in private, I think you should win. I'm so grateful that I was able to compete with you, and I'd be so happy if you won, and just the opportunity to be able to perform with you. And to know that they called my name and I won, I was just totally struck. Dumbfounded, I guess. All
right, so $100,000 is what you get.
Right.
What does the money go to?
I put it in a business account. So.
In a business account, because you're already, can we jump now to what's going on with your life? You've signed a record deal.
I have.
With Midas Records, home to Emerson Drive and Steve Azar.
That's right.
And I know there's a single that's been released to the participating Colgate Country Showdown stations.
And it's only those stations.
And it's called Kick It Up a Notch.
Yep.
And they can also, if you want to hear that single, they can go to your website. Is it there?
Yeah, MichelleRene.com.
MichelleRene.com. There are plans, of course, for an album, so you're in the studio.
Yes.
You're going to be writing all the songs?
I've been writing, yep.
Listening?
Yep, we're writing and listening and finding these songs and just getting it all together. So
for people, obviously, who have not heard you sing and not heard your music, who do you liken yourself after? Who's out there that, as far as artists are concerned, who do you go, oh, I kind of fit in that?
Well, I guess a little bit of Reba McEntire. I've always liked her. And Martina McBride.
Wow.
Throwing a little Leanne Rimes. I don't know. I guess I'm just a mixture.
I'm loving your music already, and I haven't even heard it. Well, congratulations again on all the success thus far. And there's some other big news, but I thought we'd go ahead and play a video first, so you're going to have to stick around for the big news that we've got coming up. But Martina McBride, one of your favorites, which video are we going to do?
My Baby Loves Me.
This one's from Michelle Rene. Best New Acting Country Music, the winner of the Colgate Country Showdown, Michelle Rene. And I mentioned before, not only, of course, do you win $100 grand, you now have a record deal on Midas Records, as we mentioned, Emerson Drive, Steve Azar. Other big news? She's married. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
That is tremendous.
Yeah, it's a little weird, but...
So how is that? I mean, you're on the road now. Now you just get married, and you're not home.
Yeah. We get to spend a little time together, and he's really supportive, so...
And doing radio tours, I know, out there on the road, and getting to meet and greet with all the radio guys and be playing your song. And so, ideally, we look forward to a single going to all the radio stations probably sometime after the summer, right?
Right, probably sometime in the fall.
In the fall. So. And I know you can not only be busy visiting radio stations, but also, of course, making appearances at the Colgate Country Showdown locals, the contest going on now at the station.
Yeah, it's going on across the whole nation right now. And we have about, I don't know, like 15 shows we're going to in the local competition.
So if somebody's watching right now who's, you know, a young teenager thinking, I want to do this, what would you say to them?
Definitely go for it. It's a great competition. It's just great for exposure. For me, entering in it, I was so happy just to be able to get up there on stage and perform to an audience. So go to ColgateCountryShowdown.com. And log on. Find out the information, find your radio station, and send in your little bio and your music, and go for it. And you could have a video soon, and we look forward to a video, of course, coming from you as well. Michelle Rene, congratulations on all your success. And your marriage as well. Well, stick around. There's a lot more when we come back right here on GAC Night. Stay with us.